And also, Lucy sings and talks about how she kind of wants my organs. There's really only a few things from Madison that I want, like her organs.
Like her organs.
But no, seriously, Santa.
Some say that love don't hurt, but I've got you stuck in my memory. Some say that hearts come.
Hey guys, it's me Lucy here in Madison, and welcome to the very first introduction episode of the Lucy and Madison Show. The Lucy and Madison Show was originally inspired by a series of LPSsplashTV skits called the Lucy and Madison Skits. Some of you guys really like the theme of the Lucy and Madison Skits, and even the first Lucy and Madison skit has over 100,000 views, or something like that. Anyways, all these Lucy and Madison skits take place before the first episode of the Lucy and Madison Show, so you probably won't understand some of the stuff they're talking about because, you know, it hasn't happened in the series. So we'll be using this video to quickly recap on each of the Lucy and Madison skits so you're up to date with the storyline before you watch the actual series. Anyways, let's go back to October 22nd, 2016 and look at the very first Lucy and Madison skit and recap on it. Alright, so it all started off with the very first Lucy and Madison skit called Pageant Show Finale. Basically, the backstory of this skit is that me and Madison were competing in a TV show called The Ultimate Supreme Glitter Glam Fashion Sparkle Pink Showdown Pageant Show, and it was the grand finale night, and Madison and I were actually the two grand finalists. Did we also mention that we hated each other and we were competing against each other for like $200,000 in Justin Bieber tickets? Yeah. And basically, we do some pretty interesting stuff. I sing because I have the most amazing vocals ever. So next time you see me, remember, people love me more than you. Yeah. Honestly, I prefer the twerking. And also, Madison does some quite interesting dancing. Twerk it! Ah! Oh my god, my eyes! Seriously, what is the world evolving to? What most people were angry about is the ending, because, well, I lost and Madison won, and I was super duper angry. But hey, that's not the end of the story. Later in November, the second Lucy and Madison skit was released, and it's me doing an interview about the show and basically what happened to my life after it and what happened to Madison's. I discussed how I got signed to a label, and I actually released my own very debut album in November. We also talk a little bit about Madison's life and how she's on Dance Moms and how we're also both pretty popular on Instagram and Musical.ly and all those different social medias. And I also discuss how much I love Jacob Satorious. I love you, Jacob Satorious. Those are basically the main points in the first two Lucy and Madison skits, but if you want to know everything in detail and also get those little funny jokes and stuff, make sure to click the little eye in the corner because all the original skits will be listed below. Oh. Anyways, what are we waiting for? Let's move on to the third skit. So, now that Lucy is off stage finally, I can speak. So, the third Lucy Madison skit does change some things. It was actually LPSsplashTV's Christmas special for 2016. Basically what happens is that you get introduced to her class because yes, people like us also go to school. In this skit, you meet two new characters, Kobe and Jeremy, and you kind of find out how me and Lucy have a crush on Jeremy. And you know, you learn some other stuff, so please make sure to click the eye in the corner. Basically in that skit, you meet another new character, which is our teacher, Miss Press. Also in that skit, basically what we have to do is write letters to Santa as our English assignment. And while some of them are a little weird, I asked for Santa to, you know, drop Lucy's album sales and make them die. And also, Lucy sings and talks about how she kind of wants my organs. There's really only a few things from Madison that I want, like her organs.
Like her organs.
But no, seriously, Santa. Oh yeah, and let's not forget, Jeremy had the most touching speech ever. Just another reason why I love him so much. But yeah, click the original skit if you want to learn more. Anyways guys, in the final, or at least most recent Lucy and Madison skit, we find out about another new character. Just released in May, the new kid is the probably final Lucy and Madison skit because the rest are just going to be part of the series. Anyways, in this episode we make a couple musicallys and we also meet a new classmate that Lucy has a crush on. Anyways, this episode is all about the new kid, Connor. So in this skit, our teacher, Miss Press, introduces Connor to our class, and he gets a brief description already from what our class is like. You know, because we make musicallys, fight over boyfriends, and all that stuff. Aw, don't tell me that they're all obsessed with musicallys. And Connor just kind of feels out of place in the whole thing. Although, in the end, someone might have a crush on him. Lucy thinks that Connor's cute, and she thinks she has a crush on him now, and she's kind of moved on from Jeremy too, which was her previous crush. And now that Lucy's starting to crush on Connor, he's becoming her new obsession. And well, we discuss more of this in the series. And yeah, it gets pretty bad. I just need you to sit here for my musically! Also, that cutscene was not from the New Kid skit. That was actually from the very first episode of the Lucy and Maddison show, which is probably coming up right now. Anyways guys, we hope you enjoyed this little explanation and recap video. Yeah, just make sure to click the I in the corner or check out the description for all the original skits if you haven't checked them out already. Well guys, we hope you enjoyed this little introduction episode of the Lucy and Maddison show. Yeah, make sure to comment, subscribe, and well, bye!